morning, beautiful and blessed ones. It is Marsha Gauntlet Kirby, and welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday. It is Palm Sunday, actually. I'm the only one up. I'm trying to get this video out for you today. It was supposed to be out on Thursday. This is going to be what I bought from the Sephora VIB sales spring event for 2025. I wanted to get it out for you on Thursday because I'm VIB Rouge and I purchased my items early, but for some reason, my package got held up, the order I placed online. I do have the items that I bought in store. The package getting held up discouraged me from putting up the video because I wanted to have everything available. So if there's anything you were interested in, you can shop the rest of the sale. The sale goes until tomorrow, tomorrow, April 14th, so you still have time. Anyway, I am here. I would not be here. I misspoke during my last video. I will not be here this week. So I'm putting up this video later today. And then that is it for me for social media for this week. I think I said it before, I will be sitting with Jesus. Anywho, let's get into the haul. Now, I am going to just keep the same, a similar description from what I put up last week. It'll show you the different tiers for the Sephora levels, how much, the percentage that you get off so that you can see in the description box, and everything, mostly everything will be linked below. I'm not going to link most of the items from the order that's held up because hopefully it will be after the sale, but I will get out that video to you. Okay, I have on no makeup because, like I said, I'm going to church. I'm going to beat my face a little later. I have no idea what I'm wearing, so it's all dependent on that. Okay, so on my lips though, I am prepping my lips. I did my skincare. On my lips, I have on Eadem, and I don't know why I forgot to talk about this in my my monthly favorites, but anyway, Eadem, this is the clear one that I have on, and I wanted to invest in some more. So I picked up, I wasn't interested in Boba Bounce. That one is very popular, but so I picked up the Burnt Malai, which is just, it's like a warm brown. It so happened that I struck up a conversation. The young lady that was helping me, this young beautiful black girl, she looks actually like Monroe Steele. I don't know if you guys watch Monroe. Anyway, she looked like Maria, and we struck up a conversation. She was the one who helped me. I was in there for way too long talking to her. Anyway, I had picked up, someone had said, oh, you should put the Boba Bounce in your cart. Anyway, I told her, I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't know if she gave it to me for free. I don't know if it just happened to go in the cart. But when I got home, I was like, okay, Boba Bounce is in the cart. I will also be telling you what I'm sure that will be going back from what I picked up. So I picked up these Ciele skin tints. I heard a lot about these on the clean beauty market because you guys know I mostly use clean beauty products, and more importantly, I try to use products that have low toxicity. Okay, I do my research, you do your own, I'm not pushing anything on you. But anywho, so I picked up these skin tints. I picked up the number 10 medium rich because of the reviews I saw online and because of like young ladies that look like me, but it's going back because it's too orange. It is a beautiful skin tint. I wore it, was it last week? One of the warm days we had last week, and it held up. Less dewy than my UGuard Live Tinted Skin Tint. Beautiful. I just need them to make more colors. I also picked up the number 8 medium honey against my better judgment because I know this is going to be too light, but I figured maybe, I don't know, the possibility, who knows. Anywho, way too light, and this is way too orange on me. But like I said, this would be beautiful throughout every season of the year because there was a warm day, it was humid outside, and this really held up. If you have more of a warm undertone, this number 10 medium rich would work really well for you. I also picked up the Ciele blush. Ciele products have, I think that's how you pronounce, Ciele products have SPF. This one has an SPF of 50, it's a blush, okay? This color is June. It is a beautiful, I think it's marketed as like a burgundy brown online. It's just a beautiful color. I've already tested this as well. Y'all know I love me some SkinFix. I rave about the moisturizer all the time. So I picked up this heavy hitters kit because it was like $25. I wanted to try the SkinFix Barrier Foaming Oil Cleanser. And I've been using this. I really like this. I mean, for 25 bucks, and I have like the little SkinFix moisturizer in here. I really like this product. The Sephora Collection items are 30% off. I saw this brush before the sale and I said, okay, let me add it to cart. I picked it up, it's the number 88. It's a bronze brush actually, but I wanted to use it as a foundation brush to buff in. But this is going back, I haven't opened it yet because I picked up another brush from Ulta from the, oh gosh, what is the line that I love? Real Techniques, and it was only $8 and it looks similar to this. It's just a shorter handle, so this is going back. But if you're interested, it's 30% off. It's a bronzing brush that can be also utilized as a foundation brush. You know, your brushes you could use for multi-purposes. I don't have them down here, but if you looked at my last video, it was a recommendation. Shiseido cotton wipes, I forgot to bring them down. Those are luxurious cotton pads. I also picked up 3 of the Sephora Collection pads. Those are on sale, 30% off, so they come out to be like $3 or something like that. I have been hearing a lot about this product across the internets, okay? This is the Topicals Brightening Eye Mask. I think I also saw Tanika B. She said this is one of her ride or die products. So I'm gonna try this. I thought it was a lightening mask for, and it does help with that, for dark circles. I don't have dark circles. I have like this line here. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's just, anyway, I have that line. I have that little line here. I don't have dark circles, so I was hesitant. But when I was speaking to the young lady in the store, the one that looked like Maria, she said it actually tightens and brightens, and that's what we want. We want some tightening in these 40 plus streets, okay? I don't know who I think I am. I don't know. But anywho, Westman Atelier is very popular in the clean beauty space, but they are pricey. Now, I was looking at these lipsticks for a while. They're matte lipsticks, but they are like $50. They're comparable to that Prada lipstick, so I returned the Prada lipstick. Yes, if you watch one of my, my 2 videos back or so, my last favorites, I picked up a Prada lipstick, but I returned it. I got not a gift card, a gift merchandise credit. So I used it to pick up this Westman Atelier, and then this was 20% off. I'm BIB Rouge, so I get 20% off. So I picked this one up. It is a similar red. It's so cute. It has like these hearts on it. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. And I was compelled to pick up another one, but I was like, girl, slow your roll, okay? So this color is PIP. I have more things from Westman Atelier. One of them is held up, but I'll show you. We're gonna get to some more. This I think is fairly new, Tower 28. I do like Tower 28 products. This is it's a matte blush. This one is in Sawtelle Slushie. I prefer cream or liquid blushes, but you know what? I said, let me try this, and I can't get it open. I actually went for another color. It was more of a mauve color, but since I don't really wear a lot of like pinks that look like this. I think is this a warm pink? I forgot what this is marketed as, but I'm going to try it and see how it goes. I really want them to expand the range. I was looking for like an orange, and it's a coral, it's not really an orange. I really wanted an orange blush or something more brown, so I'm gonna just play with this one. I mentioned this in my last video. I repurchased this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This has been my ride or die concealer for the past 10 years. I played with other things, but they haven't worked as well. I did pick up a Ciele concealer, which has SPF. That is one of the products that got held up. So once that gets here, I will compare it to this one. Y'all know I live for sunscreens, okay? I do not go anywhere without my sunscreen. The ones that I use are not from Sephora, but I wanted to play with some that are from Sephora. I do use SuperGoop, the one from SuperGoop that is the matte during the summer months. But I decided to pick up this Mineral Unseen sunscreen. I actually picked up the one that is not mineral. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, that one is clear, but it has an ingredient in it that I do not use. I prefer mineral sunscreens. I do not use chemical sunscreens. Anywho, this has an SPF of 40. I tested it yesterday and I was like, oh, I'm not really sure. With this sunscreen, you can't just say I'm gonna put it on and go right outside. You have to wait at least like 10 minutes, okay? Once it's settled, you don't see the white cast, but on application, there is a white cast. You just have to rub it in. So I'm gonna play with this because this also, it feels matte on the skin. I went to the gym, came home, and then it felt, not dewy, but my skin felt supple. So kind of like this. Well, I like the results I got yesterday. So aside from the white cast. I also picked this one up from K-Skin. Now I used to use, I think it was last year, the year before that, I was using a sunscreen from K-Skin, which I loved. It blended into my skin. It was beautiful, gave me a nice dewy glow, but that was a chemical sunscreen, so I kind of put that down. She has, or the line, not she. I think this is, I forgot the young lady. She is a model. I'll put it up on the screen if I can remember. Anywho, this is the Mo-based Skin Mineral Sunscreen Drops. This was like a last minute add to cart because I just went online and saw it, and I saw it blending into the skin, and it does blend into the skin beautifully. The only, well, there's no real issue with this. This one actually blends in, there's no white cast, so I'm going to use it, compare it towards this. The only thing about this is that this only gives SPF of 30, and this is SPF 40 PA+++. Now there's something to that plus with the extra protection, but I like the way that this just blends into the skin. And this also gives a nice natural finish as well. Shucks, did I talk about these? These are the razors from facial razor set from Sephora, 30% off. This is my second batch, and there are 4 of them, so they last a while. And I actually picked this up for me and my daughter because now, you know, puberty, yeah. Anyway, so I don't use these for my face. I actually use these for my underarm, and sometimes a little bit for, I don't have too much anymore, but for any chin hairs that I have growing in. Okay, I got caught up in this whole Necessaire, okay? Necessaire. So, and I love Eucalyptus, so I said, all right, now that it's during the sale, let me try the products. But I'm going to tell you that one of them is going back. So I picked up the body wash, and I have already used it. The scent, and I love strong, eucalyptus is one of my favorite scents. I love strong eucalyptus scent. And this is not strong enough for me. It was kind of watered down. Let me see if I'll show you how I don't know. And then for $48, I mean, I got it for probably about close to 40, maybe a little over 40. But y'all, Dr. Bronner's, okay, which I've been using for years. I've used all of them, but haven't picked up the scented. It's not a body wash, it's a multi-purpose liquid. You can use it for washing your clothes. I used to use it for washing my hair, washing my face. The mild or the baby formula. So I am going to pick up the eucalyptus version. The Eucalyptus Dr. Bronner's version, it's less than half the price of this. Yeah, I just don't think this is worth it, so I'm going to return it. I haven't played with this yet. This is the deodorant. Now, I picked this up in Eucalyptus against my better judgment. There were 2 other scents, and this is aluminum free. So aluminum free and baking soda free, because baking soda, it irritates my underarms. I don't use conventional deodorants. The Native is really my ride or die. I haven't used conventional deodorants in 8 years. And did I tell you this? My husband uses nothing. He's been using nothing for 30, how old is he? Over 30 years, and he does not smell. I mean, when he works around the house and stuff, but it's not even like a bad smell. So your body just has to get used to not using conventional deodorants. Anyway, that was my public service announcement. Anyway, I wanted to try this one because like I said, I use Native, and I did pick up the Salt and Stone, which I'm liking, but I want to try this one. The only thing is, I'm not sure why I got this in the eucalyptus scent. I like eucalyptus scent to bathe with and to kind of at night to decompress. So I'm not sure about the eucalyptus scent throughout the day under my arms. So we'll see how this works. And then I was going to get the eucalyptus body, the lotion, but they don't carry a small one. So I would have to buy the big one, and I just wasn't sure. Anyway, I picked up the body lotion. This is fragrance free. I probably would hold on to this because I tested this in store, and it's very moisturizing. It feels like just a luxurious, it's almost like my Eucerin, but more money. But we're gonna test this one out. So I probably will hold on to this, and we'll see how the deodorant goes. But the body wash is going back. I just don't feel it's necessary, sorry. I did speak about this as a recommendation. I am repurchasing, I already repurchased it. I repurchased the Inkey Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturizer for me and my daughter as we transition into the warmer months. This is it's moisturizing, not a heavy hitter as the SkinFix. So I think this is gonna be a good transition because the weather is still, like today it's gonna be the high of 50 and it's kind of rainy. So it's a good transition product. from Amande, and I have used this before. I just let it sit because I just saw it in my my makeup kit bag, and I've used it a couple of times, but I did let it sit. So I really want to really dive into this because this gets a lot of, it's pretty popular. It is the multi-stick from Amande. They're different colors, but this one is a popular color. It's Dune, as you can see, very nice flesh tone color. You can use it on your lips or your cheeks. So I'm going to, I played with it a little bit yesterday, so I'm going to play around with this and really, like I said, immerse myself in this product just to see if I really like it, because these are not expensive. Well, $22, I got the 20% off, so I'm going to play with this product. Repurchase, I spoke about this in my last video. It is the Kosas Brow Pop. I love this stuff. That's what I have on right now. This is, and mine is getting low, so I picked up another one. My color is black brown. Outside of brushes, I also still use the Beauty Blender. I have one that it's not on its last leg, but I bought it a while ago. I think during the last sale, I've been using it. So I picked up another one. I like the nude colors. Okay, Westman Atelier. I think this was Jesus, because when I went to the store, I went with the intention of picking up the larger size. Didn't even know they had a mini, but the larger size to this mascara was $48. Westman Atelier, whoever you are, Mr., Mrs., I don't know. Why? Anywho, it so happened that it was sold out, so I picked up the mini version to try it. The mini version is $26, which is, this is the price of a regular full-size mascara, okay? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see what because I've heard about this one as well, so we're gonna see what the hype is about, and I'm gonna compare this to my Jones Road. Jones Road is not sold, my Jones Road mascara, which is not sold in Sephora. So we're going to see how this goes. I did pick up the House Labs mascara because I heard a lot about it. I heard a lot about that one. I did test it for a while, but it ran on me, and yeah, that's a no-no. Sovi Pavit Face, it's a clean brand, which I've never heard of, but I did some research and looked at the ingredients. I picked up these micellar cleansing pads because people said it takes off makeup, and it's very gentle for sensitive skin. And I even talked to my, I'm sure I don't even know if he watches these videos, but my rep at Sephora, Remy, he always helps me, and he was like, it's really good for sensitive skin and taking off, removing makeup. So I'm going to try this. These cleansing pad. There was a cleanser that I wanted as well, but I said, you know what, let me start with this and we'll see how it goes. I had to take my daughter to the dermatologist last week. She is not so much, she has pimples here and there on her face, but it's really her chest. So they gave us some, girl, child, there's a lot going on in these, not pubescent. I get pubescent pre-adolescent streets, okay? Dandruff, it's just because of the hormonal changes or the hormonal shifts. Anywho, she has a lot of breakouts on her chest, not much her back. And the doctor said, she's using some of my products, the ones that have niacinamide, and the doctor said, yes, that is perfect. But on her, and she could have used it on her chest, but she said I can pick up some salicylic acid. I know The Ordinary is a reputable brand. I use Ordinary products and they're inexpensive, so I picked up this salicylic acid, 2% solution, so she can just rub it on her chest to see if that would help the breakouts. Westman Atelier, okay? I actually picked up the batch that is sitting somewhere in a UPS facility. I picked up the Westman Atelier. They're new. They are the matte bronzing drops, and I love it as of now because they are color coded for different skin tones. Okay, I am the darkest color. So that one is, I think it's like a green, is it a green or like a dark blue color? Anywho, when I was in the store, I told the rep that I'm still waiting for my products, and both of them, Remy and another rep, said that I should try this. And this is a contour stick, but they use it as a bronzer. This is the Westman Atelier Petite Face Trace Contour Stick. There is a larger one, but we dipping our toes into Westman because they are expensive. So they really raved about this one. They said this one was they liked the other one. It's really good. They use both, but this was their preference. So I'm going to see how this goes. My thought with the drops was that I didn't want to purchase new foundation because, you know, we get a little darker come summertime. We're out in the sun, we're taking vacations. So I was thinking just to use that because it's darker. It's a bronzer, to drop those in my foundation. So I still may hold on to that, but it was $58. This one was $26. So we'll see how this goes. And did I say my color is, it's the last one, child. So if you're my skin tone and darker, ganache. The products that I'm excited about from the batch that is on its way to me, hopefully. They said that if it happens to get lost, they will still, of course, honor the price and ship, pending everything is in stock, ship reship the items to me, but we gotta give it a couple of days. Anywho, I talked about it in the recommendations video. So the melanin conditioner, I really want to try that. It is now, melanin products are now sold at Sephora. So I have the shampoo. You guys know that's one of my ride or die shampoos. So I'm waiting on the conditioner, waiting to try that. I'm looking at my screen. My screen is in back of me. And the Eadem Cashmere Peel AHA PHA Exfoliating Toner. Now that my cactus water toner is, I feel it's discontinued, and I really was enjoying that. I am going to try Eadem. I have tried Eadem, well, you saw that. You saw the Balms, but I have tried Eadem skincare in the past, which I really like. I tried it's a dark spot serum and their moisturizer. So I'm going to try this Eadem Cashmere Toner. I've heard really good things about it, and it is clean beauty. I ordered a brush, actually 2 brushes, but I'm gonna see which one I want because they were like $36. I got the 20% off. I ordered a Ciele dual-ended brush. I think one is foundation and concealer, and the other one I forgot. I think it's maybe 2 foundation brushes on each end, but I ordered, because you're getting 2 in 1, and it was like $30-something at 20% off, so I ordered those. I'm excited to receive it. I'll put up pictures if I can, find them. And I did mention the Westman Atelier bronzing drops that should be on its way to me. And the Tower 28 Skin Tint. I want to try more skin tints with SPF, and I have played with Tower 28 Skin Tint a couple of years ago, and I remembered I was on the fence about it, but it's been getting, again, rave reviews across the clean beauty space, so I'm gonna try it again. And funny enough, my color was sold out for weeks, and I just happened, I think it was yesterday, the day before, to go in, and the color came back in stock. I was about to order it from the actual Tower 28 site, but it came back in stock, and I got the 20% off, so that is on its way to me, and I will put up another video once I get those products for you. Again, it's gonna be after the sale, but if you're interested, you can, go to the store. And also, I did not purchase, you didn't see it in this video, I didn't repurchase my Shani Darden Retinol, which you guys know I live for that product, only because I have points, and I really want to invest in the larger one, which I think is like $89, $69 or $89, and I have $20 worth of points, so I'm gonna wait till after the sale to get that. I still have a little bit more left, but it works out more, it's more cost effective if I use $20 off, and after this sale, I would have accumulated more points, so I'll probably get more dollars off to purchase the larger size of the Shani Darden Retinol. And I did repurchase my Nutrafol. That is in the batch that's held up. All right, guys, that is it for my Sephora haul. Let me know what you got. I won't be on social media, but I should see, let me see, I'll make sure I have my notifications on. I should see the notifications coming to my phone. Let me know what you picked up. I have watched a few beauty influencers, their videos, and from there, and that's how I knew I wanted to invest in the Eadem AHA PHA toner. I was like, oh my gosh, I was watching other videos. Anywho, let me know what you picked up from the sale. I'm interested to know, because you guys know I really love beauty, and I will talk to you. I'll probably be back next Sunday. That is Easter Sunday. Next Sunday, because I will not be here in the week. Anyway, have a blessed, safe week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.